this movie basically stars Sonequa Martin Green, I believe that's how you pronounce her name, and Natalie Morales. Sonequa plays a veteran, an Afghanistan veteran, who today is struggling through life. She's currently attending court-ordered support groups for veterans, of which she refuses to participate in. She just sits there and shuts up. And the person leading it, the support group, is Morgan Freeman, and he basically tells her that unless she starts talking, he can't sign off for the court, and that she'll wind up in jail if she doesn't participate in the group. So her refusal to participate leads to a phone call she gets from her mother, and that her grandfather, the grandmother recently died. Grandfather's left alone on this farm in the middle of nowhere. Sonequa's is supposed to go out and take care of the grandfather and subversively sell the farm from underneath him. So this film is basically about veterans, PTSD and veterans. The My Dead Friend Zoe, every so often, Zoe will show up as a kind of a ghost, and they'll have a conversation. And it's just this constant reminder of the friendship that the two characters have, and a reminder, and builds up to what happened. Why is Zoe no longer with us? And of course, that kind of leads into the overall story. Ed Harris plays the grandfather. He is a very proud veteran, and he is very disappointed in his granddaughter because she followed in his footsteps, and he feels like that she has not lived up to his standards. And so it's just basically this. There's two things. There's this family dynamic that's going on that's very powerful, and then there's also, of course, the story about how veterans are treated today. And you know, the story of Zoe and how she died will catch you off guard, because you think it's going one way, it goes a different way, and then brings up a whole other situation that veterans face in battle. And so this is from Legion M. So it's they tend to they may not make the greatest blockbuster movies ever, but they make very powerful and poignant films.
They make indie movies. They make
indie movies.
They did. Right, but
My Dead Friend Zoe is a powerful film, and I highly recommend it.
I agree. It really snuck up on me, and also Ed Harris is in this film,
mm-hmm.
and plays her grandfather, and are they going to put him in a home? You know, so she has to deal with that. Morgan Freeman is in it as well as kind of a mentor figure. It really did creep up on me. The ending is kind of a twist that we won't get into, but it is about PTSD. It is about veterans and how they have to deal with it. And I was moved by it. It's very respectful to people who have served in the military. So I really enjoyed the film. We saw it at the Newport Beach Film Festival, and I really enjoy it. It's coming out soon. I want to say February next year in theaters. So check it out. But this is an early review, and want to get the word out that it's a film worth seeing. And in particular, I like to support any film that really supports our fellow Americans in the military is one I want to point out. And this one does a great job of that. A side we don't normally see, which is dealing with PTSD and the effects of being a survivor of conflict. So strong recommend from me.
Yeah. And there's this ghost gimmick where she speaks to Zoe all the time, Natalie Morales, and I think it works. It could have certainly gone off the rails, and it doesn't. So definitely a high recommendation.